There's something terrifying about silence, isn't there? No messages, no notifications, just you. Most people will do anything to avoid being alone. They fill every empty moment with social media, noise, and distractions. But what if I told you that true power, true clarity, and true peace come from solitude? Title screen appears. The Power of Solitude, Why Being Alone is Good for You. Chapter 1, Why People Fear Being Alone, 0:45 to 2:30. Imagine this. You're sitting in a cafe, alone, no phone, no book, just you and your thoughts. Within seconds, discomfort creeps in. You start looking around, fidgeting, reaching for something, anything, to distract you. We live in a world that glorifies being busy. We've been conditioned to believe that solitude means loneliness. But here's the truth. Loneliness is the absence of connection, while solitude is the presence of self. In a 2014 study, participants were asked to sit alone in a room for 15 minutes with no distractions. Most of them hated it. Some even chose to give themselves painful electric shocks rather than sit with their thoughts. That's how addicted we are to external stimulation. Why? Because solitude forces us to face our real selves, the thoughts we suppress, the emotions we avoid, the truths we ignore. Chapter 2, Why Solitude is a Superpower, 2:30 to 6:30. But here's what they don't tell you. Solitude isn't weakness. It's a superpower. Some of the greatest minds in history, Marcus Aurelius, Nikola Tesla, Leonardo da Vinci, and Steve Jobs, all practice solitude as a way to think, create, and grow. For incredible benefits of solitude, deep self-discovery. When you're constantly surrounded by people, you're absorbing their thoughts, their emotions, their energy. But in solitude, you finally hear your own voice. Bill Gates isolates himself twice a year to read, think, and generate new ideas. He calls them think weeks. Mental strength and emotional independence. People who embrace solitude don't crave constant validation. They become self-sufficient, mentally strong, and emotionally independent. Stoic philosophers believe that by spending time alone, you build resilience against external chaos, enhance creativity, and focus. Solitude unlocks your deepest creativity. Some of the greatest works of art, music, and literature were born in complete isolation. J.K. Rowling wrote most of Harry Potter while sitting alone in cafes, lost in her thoughts. Stronger, healthier relationships. Ironically, the more comfortable you are alone, the better your relationships become. Why? Because you stop seeking love, friendship, or attention out of need. Instead, you choose relationships from a place of confidence, not loneliness. Now that you know the power of solitude, how do you actually embrace it? Chapter 3, How to Master Solitude, 6:30 to 9 o'clock. 4 simple ways to master solitude. Schedule daily alone time. Even 30 minutes of intentional solitude can change your mindset. Try a digital detox. Take a break from social media and see how your mind clears up. Spend time in nature. Go for a solo walk without distractions. Journal your thoughts. Write down your feelings and insights. You'll be surprised what your mind reveals. Solitude isn't about avoiding people. It's about learning to be at peace with yourself. Chapter 4, Final Thoughts, 9 to 10 o'clock. The world tells you to fear being alone. But the truth is, solitude is where the real work happens. It's where you grow, where you heal, and where you find your true self.